Alright, I'm gonna make a little airplane today. All you need is a pair of scissors and some construction paper or notebook paper or whatever you have. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this airplane right here. And basically the little small plane comes out, and then the middle-sized plane comes out. It's pretty neat. And then you can draw stuff on it. Make it whatever you want to make it. Just use your imagination. So I'm gonna line those up where you can check them out. Alright. So what I did is I marked out 3 sheets of paper here. I'm gonna make the bigger plane out of this one, medium size out of this blue, and then the smaller one out of this here. So I already marked my lines, and you can mark your lines and just get regular sheets of paper here, and I'm gonna cut them out. This is my medium size airplane here. Kind of looks like the Star Wars Lego plane in the movie there that flies into the sun. I thought it looked kind of like it. That's my opinion. Just an opinion, but I think you will too. So you just cut them out like this. I did this a lot when I was young. It's just something I wanted to share with the kids. And something you can do to keep you a kid and just have fun. You know, put that phone down for a little while and stop texting, doing all that stuff. It really doesn't matter anyways. And just be a kid. Too many kids don't get to be a kid anymore. So this is going to teach you how to be a kid. I'm just a big kid, so I've been a kid for a long time. You know, fun little airplane. If you got a little brother, little sister, doesn't matter. You guys can build a couple planes and fly them around the house and annoy mom and dad if you want. Unless you got a cool mom and dad like me, just play with you anyways. Alright, we're going to lay them right there. We got the big one here first. We're going to go with the big one first. And I want to show you how you see the planes here. So I'm going to have my associate bring me a pen marker here in a minute so I can draw some windows on the planes, since I'm in the middle of showing you how to make a plane. Anyways, you want to fold this here. Just fold the corner where it's a sharp corner like that. It's just fun, easy to do. Something you can use your imagination, and you could probably make a lot of other things out of paper and just stuff you find around the house if you get creative. That's one thing we're lacking in this world today, is creative people. Everybody's creative texters and stuff like that, but you kids need to make sure you stay creative and just use your imagination and dream big, and don't be afraid to do something different. That's what's important in life. It's just having fun, and you know, you gotta work hard, and make money too, but you know, do something you love, and something you enjoy, and it doesn't matter how much it pays. You know, if you enjoy it and you really love it, then you're gonna make a lot of money anyways. So don't worry about the money. Just go have a good time and enjoy what you're doing. Stay away from the drugs and alcohol and things in life that suck the motivation out of you. What I'm going to do is after I fold those corners like that, I'm going to just kind of tuck in each side and fold it like this. And then I'm going to take the other side and do the same thing. And then you have kind of a diamond shaped piece of paper here. So that's the first step. You just fold those each side like that. Then you want to take this on each side and fold it over to the crease. Sometimes I'll take my scissors and just do it like this. Just to crease it good where it holds good. You want to fold this one, the other side the same way. So when you're done here, it's going to look like an arrow that just points both directions. That's what it looks like, a big arrow. See? Points both directions. So that's what it looks like at this point here. Oops. Sorry, dropped it. Sorry, it happens. It happens. No stress about it. No stress, no stress. You drop it every now and then. Just pick it up and go back to work. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold this here. Just fold it where it's parallel with the inside seam there. It's really easy to do. I sit at the restaurant. I make this for my boy all the time. We'd have fun, just hang out and play in the restaurant, and build planes. And I've made them for little kids sitting at the next table and stuff like that. It's just fun. Just relaxes you. But anyways, I get that side like that. You just want to do one side like that. You want to try to keep them about the same. So. You take your scissors, push it down like that. And then you want to take this side of the arrow, and you want to fold it over. And these right here are going to tuck into the sides here. Like that. And like that right there. And then once you get it in there like that, you've got your cool little first part of your plane. So there you have that. And then what I like to do is you can leave it like that if you want. I don't like it like that. I like to make it a little cooler. And I'll take my wings and fold them up like that. Like that there. And then you take this and fold it the same way, because this is going to have to house the middle-sized plane. So you fold that like that. See, isn't this fun? Isn't this better than talking on texting on the phone, Facebooking and all that stuff? There's a time and a place for everything, but you know, sometimes you got to put those things down and enjoy life a little bit and be a kid like we used to do back in the old days when they had covered wagons and sand piles and Tonka trucks and stuff like that. I don't remember the covered wagons, but I'm sure my wife does. I remember the Tonka trucks and the other cool stuff, but I'm not as old as she is, so that's all right. We love her. We love her. She's a good woman. That's why I put up with her for this long. Anyway, that's the first plane right there. That's the first big part of the plane. Pretty cool. Fly that. Annoy your little brother or sister. Alright, now I'm going to do the middle size plane, and it's going to fit into the back of that plane, and then I'm going to do a little baby plane, man. You got to take care of the babies in the family. So let's do this here. I'm going to go through this in a little quicker. Just pay attention. Fold it like that. Fold it like that. Scoop it around. I'm going to cut a little more off of this because I think it needs to be a little bit shorter. You can make it as shorter as long as you want, depending on how long you want your plane to be. So, just all up to you. Don't do this in class, you know, kids. Stay in school. You might upset the teacher, unless she ain't looking. Then you can do it. That's what I did. They just kind of left me alone anyways because I was busy doing everything I shouldn't have been doing. And now I regret that today. I'm an old man making paper airplanes, which is fun. I should have stayed in school and worked hard. And wouldn't have to work so hard now. But you children still have a chance to do that. It's not too late for me either. So, then you want to fold this here. Flip it around. Fold this here. And you got your arrow pointing both directions again. Then I'm going to fold this up like we talked about before. Fold the other side. Then I'm going to flip this again. And then you have the next size plane. So what I've had to do to this, when your next size plane, to fit it in there, you got to fold these down and really get them to stick. Or what I'll do a lot of times. And I always still fold my wings up on all of them. I like that. I think it looks kind of cool. So you fold the wings up. Alright, and you're going to fold this again because you're going to make your smaller baby plane. Unless there's just two of you in the family, which there's a lot of families like that these days. It's okay, don't matter how many's in the family, you can still have a good time. Make paper airplanes. Share good times like these. So here, you want to fold that up like that. That is my middle size plane right there. And what I do is I go ahead and clip these off. I've been doing that here lately for some reason. Just because it kind of fits better into the, just cut it right below the fold there, just so it still maintains its character. When you're done, you can decorate them any way you want. It's your fighter. You just use your imagination to decorate it any way you choose. But you can see that right there fits into the larger plane. Pretty cool little fighter. We're not done yet. We're going to make the other little smaller one real fast. In regard to paper cut and all that. If you want to smash this down, it just kind of fits together a little better. I'll take the edge of my scissors, just kind of fold it like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, in a perfect world, everything be perfect. I've never lived there. You're not going to live there either. Trust me. But it's okay. There's a plan for all of this. So here's what we're going to do now. We got the little smaller plane. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this as well. Just so we have the right size. I mean, you'll be able to tell. You want about 2 inches in the middle so you'll have enough to fold it over. So you don't want to make it too small. So here we go with the smaller one. Do that way. some not too long there. I like on my last plane, I kind of fold up the rear end on it anyways, just to kind of make it look like a little fin. So you do it like that. You fold that again, like that. See, it's not perfect. I'm going to cut a little bit more off here because I don't want it to be that big. Cut a little more off. See, like I said, you want about 2 inches. Right there. So it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Just, you know, go back and make your adjustments. And, you know, sometimes you just process of elimination. You know, you'll do it a couple times and you might not do it exactly right, but just keep trying. Don't give up. It's worth the trouble. So I'm gonna fold these. I got bigger hands. The smaller ones will be easy for you guys. Fold that like that. Fold that like that. There. And then fold this up here. And you got a little baby plane. And then, like I left the tail a little bit longer than the other ones, I'll fold that tail up like this in the back. So it's a little bitty plane, but it also fits in the back of this plane like that. And I will fold these under also. It's a pretty cool plane. Don't be afraid to dream. You know, one day you can build one of these planes for real in your life if you really want to. If you love planes and it's something you want to do and it's something you think you'd enjoy, then make sure you're building a plane. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do something. I've had people my whole life tell me I couldn't do things, but I don't listen to them. Usually it's those people that don't do anything. They just talk about everybody else not being able to do anything. But anyways, here we'll got it. I'm going to go ahead and clip these again, just because I think it fits a little better. And then you have your little airplane. Scoot this stuff out of the way. This thing fits right in here, like we talked about before. Fits in there nice and snug. You can take this, if you're having a problem with it staying, you just take that and smash it down a little more. It's good stuff. And then you have a little plane. Fit that right in there. It's a cool little plane. Right there, they all fit together. You got mom, you got dad, mom, and the little plane. And it kind of looks like the Starship, Star Wars plane, Star Wars Lego plane on the new movie that's out. So that's kind of cool. You can paint it up like Star Wars. And what I do too is I grab me a little marker here, since my assistant didn't bring it to me. I'm just going to use an orange marker. Throw the lid across the room if you want, like I did. And you just kind of draw you some windows on the plane. You know, you can draw a little seat in there, a guy in there. Then you can put a passenger seat back in the back. It kind of really looks like somebody's sitting in there driving the plane. You can decorate it any way you want. You know, I'm going to put some little guns up here. Sky's the limit now. You got the plane built. You just decorate it any way you want. And put little stars on the wings if you want. That's what I like. And then you can make some little stuff like that if you need to. And you can just some simple little lines every now and then are kind of cool too. I'll make one line right across the back here. Make that look like a landing strip. So when you're guiding your plane in, you'll know where to land it. Little arrows, looks kind of like a, but these like that, if he comes in at an angle and he's not perfect, man, he's got to still land. We don't want to crash and burn or anything. Just point some arrows here, some little, something cool, little fuel tank lid on each side. Maybe got 2 fuel tanks. It's okay to have 2 fuel tanks. Little headlight up here, maybe a little light on the wing, both sides. It's pretty neat. You got a little airplane. 2 tanks on the little medium-sized one too. Light, light, light. It's real quick and easy. You can do this at a restaurant too, where you're waiting for your food. I'm telling you. Before you know it, your food's there, and you're like, man, that didn't take long. It took an hour. But you've been having fun. So it didn't really matter anyways. People are too much in a hurry. Just relax and enjoy your life, and don't worry about the things you can't fix, and people you can't fix. And there's enough to worry about without worrying about the little things that don't really matter a whole lot. So why not just enjoy making a plane? That's what I do. All the other stuff can wait. I'm making planes right now. So there we are. We have the middle-sized plane. And then we got the baby plane. We'll just leave it like it is. So that's how you make a little plane for you and your brother or sister. Whoever, they're going to think you're cool when you pull one of these planes out. They go, man, that's a cool plane. So, just dream big. Make sure you always do a safety check before you fly. Make sure you do your inspection on your plane so you're safe and the crew's safe. We don't have anything to worry about while we're flying the friendly skies. Throw a Lego on top or whatever you want to do. Squish those down again. Slide this baby in there. Squish those down if you want. Put that in there, that in there. Boom. And now you got a plane. And you can... It's a pretty cool looking plane. Little 360 view. Spin it around so you can see all of it. It's pretty cool. Looks cool from the back. Looks real cool from the front. It looks like the plane on the Star Wars Lego movie, the one that flies into the sun. I've not really seen the movie, but I saw some trailers and it had a plane like this. So I was thinking, man, teach people how to build my little starship plane. So there you go. Now sis can fly off. Little brother can fly off, big brother. And then dad, he can cruise around, or mom and dad, whatever you want to do. If there's 3 of you in the family, you go dad, mom, little baby plane. So, all right, here we go. That's my little plane. You guys have fun. Enjoy the plane. You can do it in any color, any size. You can, if you get a huge, big piece of paper, you can do it in a big piece of paper. It doesn't matter. Just use your imagination and have a lot of fun and dream big and do anything you want to do in life. Don't let anybody tell you any different. All right, I'll see you later on the next project. We'll get this done. Over now.